All right, I have you close in on the screen now. I want you to get a close look at these 5 hidden features that I'm going to share with you today. The first one is called Instant Reboot. So Instant Reboot, why do you want to do that? What does that mean? Well, Instant Reboot is a full restart of your Fire Stick. I do it every day. It cleans up those background issues you're having where it slows down your Fire Stick. It slows down certain apps. Certain apps sometimes get frozen. Now you can do things like clear cache, you can force close your apps, but a really easy way to fix a lot of problems with your Fire Stick is through an instant reboot. Now this can be done on your Fire Stick remote. It's very simple, very easy. So what you're gonna do, get a close-up look here. You're gonna hold down the select button, which is the center of the circle, and the play button at the same time. Now watch the screen as I do that. It takes about 5 seconds, so you have to hold both down at the same time for about 5 seconds and it will restart your Fire Stick. I promise you the improvement will be amazing on this. So let's do it together right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There you go. Your Fire TV Stick 4K is now powering off. And what this is going to do is it's going to go ahead and go through the entire restart process on your Fire Stick. This fixes a lot of problems. So if your Fire Stick is frozen and you can't do things on it, a lot of times this will fix it. And if it doesn't, another option is to unplug it from the wall and plug it back in. It will do the same function as this, but this avoids having to get behind your TV and do that. Just use your remote. So that's the first tip right here. As you can see, it is already restarting. It doesn't take too long to do that restart process, and the improvement is amazing. So once you've done that, you will notice once the full restart happens, you can just move right around the screen really quick here. And there you go. It didn't take too long at all. As you can see, it moves really, really fast throughout the screens. It's just really a nice way to fix any issues you're having with your Fire Stick. And to be honest with you, you should be doing it on a regular basis, just like you would a computer. You want to restart your computer once in a while. You want to restart your Fire Stick. It's basically a little computer, which leads me to my second hidden feature of the Amazon Fire Stick. All right, so the second hidden feature of the Amazon Fire Stick that a lot of people don't realize is your Amazon Fire Stick is actually a little mini computer. So what does that mean? That means that you can do the same functions you can do on a regular computer on your Fire Stick, and it's big screen on your TV or on your projector on the wall. It really is a cool feature. Why would you want something like that? Well, what if you like to watch sports online or watch TV online, or you want to browse your social media or check your emails? You can now do that on your Fire Stick. Really easy, really quick. So let me show you how to get a browser on your Fire Stick. I have you on the screen, as you can see right here. Go to Find. Find is where you're going to find it. Go to Search, and type in Browser. And there it is right there. I recommend getting the Internet Browser by Amazon. That's the Amazon Silk Web Browser. It is the best one for the Fire Stick because it's designed for the Fire Stick. Now with a browser, you can do everything you can do on a normal computer. And I know a lot of people out there say, well, the problem with that is you're using your remote to go ahead and type things in. It's just not as convenient as a keyboard on a computer. But did you know that you can actually get a Bluetooth keyboard, a Bluetooth mouse, or even just a little gamepad like this that has a full QWERTY keyboard and is backlit, and now you can do the same thing you can with a computer. I'll put a link in the description section of all the things that I talk about today, little gadgets like this. The browser on the Amazon Fire Stick really enhances your whole experience. There's so much more you can do when you add the browser to your Fire Stick, which leads me to my third hidden secret feature of your Amazon Fire Stick. Now the third hidden feature of the Amazon Fire Stick is Bluetooth. Your Fire Stick allows Bluetooth devices to be connected, and there's so many uses for that. And a lot of people don't realize that you can do that. Whether you use one of those remotes I just talked about right here to connect and really enhance the browsing ability of your Fire Stick, or you want to connect headphones so you don't disturb somebody else in your family, you can watch TV and literally do it completely in peace and not hear outside noise. Or if you want to really get enhanced and do one of those great surround sounds to really enhance the entire experience on your Amazon Fire Stick, which of course I have, because when I watch a movie, I want it to sound right. I want it to sound good, and a Bluetooth surround sound can be connected directly to your Fire Stick. No wires, which makes it really really nice. So let me show you how to do that on your Amazon Fire Stick. So if you go to the settings section of your Fire Stick, right over to the right hand side, and then go down to controllers and Bluetooth devices. Now if you want to do a gamepad, something like this, you would do it under game controllers, but if you want to add other Bluetooth devices like speakers, headphones, little earbuds, things like that, then you would do it right here on your other Bluetooth devices right here. So that's where you're going to do it, and all you need to do is click it and click add, and it will scan for it by going just like that. Now it will scan for your network for any that are in sync mode. So if I had one of these in sync mode, it would do it right there. So Bluetooth devices are a fantastic way to enhance the experience of your Fire Stick. It's just something that Amazon doesn't talk about, and I really wish that they did. Which leads me to my fourth hidden feature of the Amazon Fire Stick. All right, now the fourth hidden feature of the Amazon Fire Stick that they don't tell you about is one that is probably one of my favorites. It's called the text banner. Now, text banner, what is that? Well, basically, when you're looking at for a movie or a TV show or whatever on your Fire Stick, all you see are these little icons. Some of them play at the top if you have that set up, some don't. But what are they all about? I mean, how do you find out what these shows are all about, or these movies, or whatever it is you're trying to find? There's something called text banner. Let me show you how to do it. So on your Amazon Fire remote, all you have to do is hit the fast forward and the rewind button at the same time and hold it down for 3 seconds. Now watch the TV screen as I do that and what it does. 1, 2, and 3. You're going to get a tutorial the first time you do it that's going to tell you about text banner and what it is. Basically what it is, just hit the back button to get out of the tutorial. What it is everything you highlight, it's going to tell you about. So I have it highlighted over knowing right now. It looks like it was a 2009 movie rated 4.5 out of 5 stars, 6.2 on IMDb. You hit the fast forward to find out more information. And then this is what's really cool. If you hit the menu button, and that's that hamburger button, the 3 dashed lines on your remote, that's called the menu button. If you click that, you're going to have options. You're going to see where you can watch it, which looks like you can watch it on Amazon Prime. You can actually see the trailer of it, which is nice. You can add it to your watch list or remove it from your list if you've already added it, just like that. Really simple. Now, if you hit your back button on your remote, you can go on to the next one, which is parallel. What's that about? Well, it'll tell you. Fast forward, a little bit more about it. Menu button on the right-hand side. Where do you watch it? That shows you right there. So it's really a nice feature. Now, how do you get out of this? Now that you have this on here and you're going through everything and it just keeps telling you more and more about all these things, how do you get rid of it? Same way you started it. Just hit the fast forward and the rewind button for 3 seconds and it will disappear. So it's a great feature. What I use it for mostly is I add a bunch of stuff to my watch list. So I'll go through, pick out all the movies that sound interesting, add them to my watch list. That way it's right there, easy to get. I don't have to search for them next time. Again, this is called Text Banner. It's a great hidden feature of the Amazon Fire Stick, which leads me to my fifth and final hidden feature of the Amazon Fire Stick. All right, before I get on to my fifth and final hidden feature on the Amazon Fire Stick, I want you to know that there are more hidden features than just the 5 I shared with you today. There are actually dozens and dozens of features they just don't tell you about. I wish they did. I wish there was an easy way to do it, but that's why I'm here to do videos like this. On Patreon, we get into more depth. So if you want to know more about additional features of the Fire Stick or the Fire Cube or your Fire TV, or you have any questions, or you're having any issues with any of your Fire devices or Android boxes or anything like that, that's what our Patreon is for. I will put a code right here so you can just hold your phone up to it and get right to our Patreon if you need additional help. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to help you guys. So now let's get right into the fifth and final hidden feature of the Amazon Fire TV. All right, so this is a huge one, guys. Did you know that there's an Amazon Fire TV app to control your Fire Stick? You don't even need to use your remote. Now, why would you want to do something like that? I mean, obviously the remote does a lot. It's easy to use. Well, there's a couple reasons why you'd want to do it. For example, let's just say you lose your remote. You get caught in one of the seat cushions. You don't have one of these fancy covers and you drop the remote and it breaks, something like that. Or let's just say your batteries die and you don't have any batteries handy, but you still want to use your Fire Stick that night. You can use this app. It doesn't cost anything. It's definitely worth adding to your phone. It's just a simple app. You can get it in your app stores, whether you have an iPhone or an Android. It doesn't matter what it is, they have that app. So make sure you have the right one, and I will put it right here so you can see which app you want to get. The Fire TV app is really great. The only complaints that I get when people have actually used the Fire TV app is that it doesn't control the volume on your TV or the power on your TV, which is true but not true. So for example, the Fire TV app will control any box's volume that has internal volume controls. For example, let's say you use the app with a Cube or an Amazon Fire TV Edition. You will be able to control the volume and you'll be able to control the power. But if you're using a Firestick, which does not have an internal volume control, if you have one of the remotes that come with the stick, you can. The app itself won't be able to do that because it only controls your device. So your Cube, you'll be able to control your volume and your TV, but not the Fire Stick for obvious reasons, as I mentioned right there. So the app is really handy, but if you are using a Fire Stick, you have to have your TV remote also to control your volume and your power. But it is a nice feature, and it's really good to be able to get in and out of a pinch. Plus, let's say you are using your browser and you don't have a keyboard connected to your Fire Stick, you can actually use the app and type in as well. So if you want to use your browser, you can just type on your phone and control your internet browser that way. So that's another cool thing, plus the voice commands, all the things that that app has to offer. You should check it out. And that is my 5th and final hidden feature on the Amazon Fire Stick. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you're new to my channel, please, I encourage you to subscribe to our channel. We do videos like this all the time. And for those of you that are loyal subscribers, thank you so much for supporting our channel. I highly encourage you to check out our Patreon channel because we have all kinds of support videos on there, videos that we can't even post on YouTube anymore with all the new rules coming out there. That's a great way to be able to still provide those streaming videos to you, talking about all the newest, latest, greatest apps out there, how to get them, how to maneuver around your Fire Stick or your Android box. We do all that on Patreon. Really appreciate all the support on our channel. Thank you. Bye.